Welcome to the channel. We design and build scale models using 3D and composite construction. Today we're going to build a wheel. Last fall I destroyed the nose wheel on my Super Tucano, and for you folks who are waiting for the Dragon build, it's coming in a week or so. Stand by. I had a zillion wheels that I checked to see if I had one to fit, but unfortunately not. So we'll design our own. Let's get started. First off, I've created a sketch of the outer diameter of the wheel, also an inner hole for the sleeve bearing. I'm extruding out one half of the wheel width. I now mirror the first half to create the second half of the wheel for the total width. Now I'm creating the outer rim sketch using the wheel as the plane, and this is where it meets the tire. I now extrude the tire rim and mirror it to the opposite side. Next is to create the X-nut outline and the inner hub setback. Sketch profiles. Then I extrude the X-nut center to cut all the way through both halves of the wheel, and then set back the hex nut to the depth of the width of the nut. Then I select the inner wheel ring, outer ring, and then use an extrude with a cut just to create the hub. I also mirror the feature to the opposite side. Then I select the X-nut, do a circular pattern feature, and that creates 8 of the X-nuts. Then on the opposite side I do the exact same thing with the setback for the X-bolts that I did with the X-nuts. Then just like that we have a 3D designed wheel which can now print. With that said, let's get on to the assembly. Alright. Few months ago, just in the fall, I was doing a demonstration flight with the Tucano, and this is the wheel hub that I used, and it split apart on me. It's because it's really weak. This is off the Motion RC big A10 Warthog, perfect size for the Tucano, and that's why we chose them. So anyhow, with that said, I didn't want to buy another set of these things because they're crap. So I decided to make my own. So 3D designed it, printed it, and we're putting it together right now. I've made the sidewalls thicker. I've designed the center hub so it's stronger, and I'm hoping that it works. So the way it's done is I'm using these little 2mm XZ bolts with obviously nuts. This is designed so that the X is a locking plate, so when I tighten these up they'll fall in there and be locked, so I don't have to use any wrenches on them. These will fit down more or less flush into the outside rim, and all should be good. So anyhow, I'm going to get it assembled. So I've designed it basically just like this. I'm showing you a 3D model in it. All right, so I've got this all in now. All 8 of these X bolts are all fitting flush, so that's nice and sort of scale looking. I've just quickly cut off these length of the bolts here. I've not done them flush or anything at this point. This is just a test wheel. Once I prove that this will work, then I'm going to probably resin print it using a tough resin, and that should hopefully be a nice paint finish, look much better, and so on and so forth. So this is just a test one, see if it works. However, this is done in PLA. So what you need to do is, if you just add the axle go directly into the PLA. If you do a long run out, that's going to heat up. PLA is very susceptible to heat, as we know. So what I'm going to do is put a brass liner in which will act as a bearing surface. So I'll cut this to length, I'll insert it, then we'll get back. Okay, so I've cut the axle down. I've made it just a bit shy of the width of the wheel. I've sanded a very slight chamfer on there so it can feed in, and we'll proceed to press it down. Now, this is a split hub, as well. This one is a solid hub, but mine is a split hub so that I could get the the wheel on and off. I think they mold this into the tire somehow, because there's really no way of getting it off, and something like that, I don't know. So because I need it to split, if I want to change it, I'm just going to put a little dab of CA, if it'll come out. There we go. I'm just going to put a little dab of CA on one side of the hub, and this will allow me to be able to split it. And I put it on the wrong damn thing. There we go. So that'll allow me to split it, but it'll lock the brass bushing into the wheel hub and reduce our friction. So let's see, scrummy side on the outside. Yeah, I need to obviously grind those bolts down. But right now, I just want to test the wheel. So I'm going to just snug this up temporarily. That's nice. No slop, no play, nothing. That's better than the original. So it just Allen key there right into the axle. I can put a flat spot on the axle later. So I'm just going to go cut that off, and then we should be done. So which is the best way to do it? This way, that way? I don't know. Anyhow, off camera I should say, I realized that I had some bolts that, now these had all been pushed in, they actually fit just perfectly, actually. So let's see, what are we doing here? So let's put the X bolt to the outside. That's probably how it goes anyhow. Then we'll put the other nylon washer in. There we go, slip it over. Slip this into there. I've put a flat spot on it. And if I've got the flat spot slightly off kilter, I can adjust this nut in or out to pull it in or out. But anyhow, that gives me a beautiful, beautiful wheel. And it's an actual bearing. I don't need to oil it. It should last quite a bit. And I can always pop a new bushing in if I ever need to. So guys, that's making your own wheel from a beat up one. I've got other ones which you could also make them up. Now the only thing is as you assemble these things, looking at it in 3D, you think everything's just perfect. But you noticed I had problems aligning these holes up to line up, because there's 8 of them. So what I could do is on the wheel where it comes together, there's 2 split in the middle like this. So what I could do is just simply on one side put a little square, kind of like this, and then on the other side a recess, and that will, in 3D, I can line them up obviously perfectly within millionths of an inch. So that would it wouldn't weaken them in any way. You wouldn't see it, but it would lock them together so all the holes line up. So I'm going to make that change on the computer, and then this guy will be ready to put onto the plane once it warms up a bit. So I'll just leave that here for now and put this back inside, and we'll be good to go. So anyhow, that's my little wheel thing. Remember, I'm going to be starting the new video, complete build video series of the Dragon. It's actually a Dragon 2. We have a Dragon 1 and a Dragon 2. And the Dragon 2 has a bunch of mods in it. So that will be coming either beginning next week or the week after. I've had a lot of problems with some of my vehicles. I had to change brakes, this, that, and the other. Fix things up, getting ready for the summer. So I'll probably put a couple of those videos up as well. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, especially like. That really helps the channel when we're trying to build it. So help keep us around. Thank you.